good, people? It's your boy Icarus Gray.
And it's your homeboy Wordplay TJ.
And this is the No Rhyme or Reason podcast, where we talk about everything.
Everything for no reason at all. And we're live.
What's good, people? It's your boy Icarus Gray.
And it's your homeboy Wordplay TJ.
And this is the No Rhyme or Reason podcast, where we talk about everything.
Everything for no reason at all.
I'm your pusher.
And we are back with a No Rhyme War
review. Oh, it's me, but that's like a ghost.
with a No Rhyme War review of Let God Sort 'Em Out from Clips.
Yeah.
Not the Clips.
Clips.
So, in this review, as we always do, we're going to go over the production, the lyrics, our favorite tracks or track, and our overall arbitrary rating. And I think in this situation, it's really important to kind of dig deep, break this down. This album, for lack of a better term, is immaculate. And instead of leading you towards, what we're going to say at the end, let's go ahead and talk about the production.
Yo, how does Pharrell not get more credit? I feel like we kind of, if they're having best producers ever conversation, they always do the Kanye stuff, which is why it's sad that he is where he is now. But Pharrell don't miss. You
think Pharrell is underrated?
I think the conversations around Pharrell seem to be underrated. I think people know, but they don't, to me, place him where he should be placed.
I think people think that Pharrell can only do pop records at this point. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see that.
I don't think that the general population thought that he would come back and make an album that is so
culturally inappropriate,
eclectic, and so sonically. You just kind of get everything that you need sonically from him in this production.
Beat wise, was there like a standout theme you felt going on?
So I think there's a lot of layers, and there was an ability to pull back those layers when it was necessary. So say, for example, on Mike Tyson Blow to the Face, like starting off a cappella and then coming in with these big epic horns and strings and just kind of surrounding the artist. It lets you hear Pusha T's voice and Malice's voice clearly, but then it gave them the best bed to kind of flow over.
Also, Beat Switch Pharrell is a different animal that I did not know existed.
Yeah, I think some people would have assumed that, Chad's influence would a lack of Chad's influence would hold him back.
I would then say, to Pusha's point about his favorite album being Hell Hath No Fury, that you just don't listen close enough. Because he did all of Hell Hath No Fury without Chad.
Yeah.
And so that album is immaculate, whether it's like you think about Mama, I'm So Sorry, like all of these different songs that like charted.
Yeah.
Like when you're not talking about the Mr. Me Too's and things of that nature,
Snitch.
You're having a different,
Well, Snitch was on a different album,
but still, that's P.
Yeah.
And then again, like I just love that acronym. That is one of my favorite acronyms of like Pharrell's brain is just different.
Yeah.
And the way he produced this album and layered their voices, and it was, there was so much clarity. Like even what you're saying, like giving the acapella time to sit,
Yeah.
he was still doing that when the beat dropped. Like you never lose their voice, and it never seems like everybody fits so much into a pocket that it was so sonically pleasing each and every song.
There was no wasted space.
No.
And I think the bed that he created once again was so Pharrell, but still like an MC's preferred canvas.
Yeah. And Canvas it was, because it did honestly feel like they did record this in France, like they did. Like it felt like the Louvre. It felt like
Louvre.
the Louvre. You know, it felt, as we said in our review of Ace Trumpets, it felt like a Baroque, you know, art.
Yeah, a painting.
Like,
yeah.
It felt so artistic, you know.
Architecture, you know, within that period.
So man, so production, immaculate.
So what about the lyrics?
Yo, there are so many that like hit me later that I didn't get initially, because they were just like, you know, you kind of pick them up like here and there. So like a couple, like I've been both Mason Bethas. Mix it like Mahomes and then throw it deep.
Yeah.
And for a while I was just in there like, okay, I mean Mahomes. And then I was like, wait a minute, mix it. He's mixed. And it took me a second, but I was like, oh. And then I even went back to Ace Trumpets and figured out that he was, I didn't even notice the whole Lion King scheme. From the Tribe of Judah, Mufasa, and then later on Hakuna Matata.
Yeah.
And like, that was dope. There was some Pusha T lines. I mean, all of his lines at Travis.
What's something that stood out to you the most?
I'm trying to like, none are popping in my head right now.
Okay. Well, think about a song you like and what that was, and we'll come back in a second.
The 60,000 there, or the 60 20-year thousandaires.
The Zeus line. Yeah.
Like 5,500. Get them out of here.
Right.
Like he has a way of breaking down the difference between them and other rappers that is insane to me. It's artistically disrespectful while not being just low-hanging fruit disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like you actually got to think about what it is he's saying to you.
Right.
And it's directly to you. So those were a couple of mine that I was thinking about. And even I think on Birds Don't Sing, it's just where was it at? He, like, some experience death and feel numbness, but not me. I felt it all and couldn't function. Like, I've been that.
Yeah.
To where it's like, I don't stop. I feel everything and it just stops me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not numb. Like, I feel every bit of this grief. So, like, he was so much so in his bag. And then, like, I've rethought my whole thing to where I was like, I just wasn't listening hard enough.
Yeah, so we talked about that when we did the Ace Trumpets review. We said, or at least I said, that I wanted clips to go deeper. And that's what they pulled off.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they did it from the jump. They knew that their fans were going to be looking for some substance. They knew that their fans were going to be looking for something that was a little bit beyond what the stories we had heard before. And so they pulled that off. I really want to talk about this Kendrick Lamar verse because I think he needs another Pulitzer, because he came in with the sickest alliteration using consonants, assonants. He he did the thing poetry wise when he went on this gin run at the second half of his verse.
Oh no, it's a fact. It was.
Yeah, 2-time Gemini with the genocide. I'm generous, however you want it. I'll be the gentle kind. Gentlemen and gangsters connect. The agenda of mine. Move niggas out of here. This is shit get gentrified. Sick.
Like,
What is wrong with this dude?
Show up at your gentry reveal and tell them, give me mine?
Right.
Like, why? And speaking of, because I'm trying to get to, here we go. Why is Tyler so freaking dope, bro?
Yeah.
Like, not a gangsta, I'm a flower boy, these bees will sting you?
Yeah. Yeah. Keep on the mic.
It's oh, my bad. These bees will sting you. There was, fill up in the orange, like, get ready for the, like,
Yeah. So one thing I want to say about the features, especially like Stove God Cooks, Ab Liva, and Nas, there was consideration for everybody that was a part of this project in a way that didn't make them stand out and isolate them, but it also didn't downgrade anything that Pusha or Malice were doing.
Right.
Everything works in harmony on this album.
Yes.
It's all in tandem. It's like the right time, the right moment, the right beats, the right lyrics, and the right release schedule. Like, everything was in sync. And when we go back and tell the story of these types of albums, we talk about like how Jay-Z's Blueprint came together. We talk about what am I thinking about? So like moments where artists get in the studio and they make a project like this because everything is just flowing out.
Yeah, I think about like Tesla and Youth, Camp from Gambino. I'm thinking Carter 3 in that way of like the epitome of like everything is to a point, and everybody delivered and understood the assignment.
Yep.
Which never happens. Like sometimes, like, and the fact that Ab Liva, every verse, like I've never heard a bad verse from him.
No.
And it's so strange because it just sounds so player, and it's kind of like I don't know, like Memphis Bleak or something like that in terms of like the person that they have with them and just always doing what they need to do beside the person that they are cool with. So you feel the authenticity of them. Not so much skill wise, because I honestly, Ab Liva is on a whole nother level, and I would really love an Ab Liva album.
He's an immaculate MC, and in the past, I think, in my personal opinion, he's outshined them on some of their records on the album cuts.
I agree,
but he always comes like, halfway or later in the album and creates these moments within the record. And this time around, it shifted a little bit. He didn't come out as a star. He came out as a co-creator, as a collaborator in this space.
And I think that was the energy that they, like, everybody felt like they were coming into the creative space for doing this album collectively.
Yeah.
Like, you're coming in, you kind of understand what it is that we're doing. What did you feel about Nas's verse? And then we'll go to our favorite tracks, and then we'll do arbitrary.
I think Nas is just saying, look, it doesn't matter what the timeline is. We can come out and do this at any point and still win Grammys, still show up as the dopest MCs, it is letting you know that hip hop does not have an age limit anymore.
No.
That's what I think he's saying.
52, Age Malice. 48, Push.
Yeah.
And this is album of the year for me. Yeah, that was dope. Let's get to our favorite songs. Mm-hmm. Or song, excuse me. I always say songs, so I'll be trying to sneak one in, but I actually only have one. I love the whole album. Mine is POV with Tyler.
Okay.
I keep going back to it. Like, I thought that Chains and Whips, because of Kendrick's Immaculate Verse, would be my favorite, but I don't know. There's just something about POV where I feel like he's just talking to the DDGs or all these other, like, quote unquote rappers who are content creators.
Is he talking to Kanye?
I don't know. It felt more like he was maybe, but I'm not sure. Like, on this one, it just felt like he was talking to the proverbial all of you who do not, like, create the content.
He mentioned lawsuits, so I wondered if he was talking to Drake.
That's what I thought. I 1,000% thought that his whole verse was just like, we don't even care. Do what you want to do. Mm-hmm. Like, like you literally are out here, or UMG is out here because of your lawsuit, like making it seem like everybody is against you, to where people, all these songs are getting pulled. You had songs getting pulled behind the scenes even before this.
Yeah, well, I think he's talking about somebody specific. Tyler mentioned settling in court with somebody for $1 million, and it wouldn't affect him.
It's dope though. Like, this was just, I don't know. Every part of this song was just enticing. Like, the chorus just seemed so. You rappers are more people who don't actually have content. Mm-hmm. And you actually don't create anything. You just kind of, you're an amalgam of whatever the TikTok algorithm needs.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, you're not a person yourself. You are an analogy or a gimmick of your own self.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think mine is Mike Tyson Blow to the Face.
Word.
Yeah. I love Chains and Whips, but, like, it's one of those records where it's kind of obvious that you should like it.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson Blow to the Face. The beat is great. The pulling back on it's just a different way to take in the clips.
Yeah.
You know.
I also think that them starting with The Birds Don't Sing was just what a way.
It's smart.
Like,
there's no wasted space here, right?
No.
And why would you start with anything else?
So what you got on your arbitrary rating?
For me, this is definitely the album of the year.
Okay.
And the only album that I'm likely going to pull up again that isn't GNX. So for me, this is 5 out of 5 pots on the stove.
Oh. Mine is 5 out of 5 pristine Louis duffel bags. Because they came with everything in them bags, like just money on the table type flows. I also want to, like, real quick, now that we've done these arbitrary ratings, shout out their rollout.
Yeah.
Because this is the most immaculate rollout that I think brought in new fans and also sparked all of the people that they inspired.
And it ain't over yet either.
No.
There's still videos shot.
There's definitely going to be more music videos. And I think they're just going to keep going on this, like, press run. And there's a tour. They're touring. Mm-hmm. The NPR performance was crazy.
Yeah.
And, like, one of the most, again, I feel like they had the same Pharrell production, even though Pharrell wasn't there. Mm-hmm. But the clarity of their voices on each of the tracks and the way that they brought the beats to life, while also showing that we don't give them enough credit for a generation of rappers that they inspired. Because grinding. Like, I literally forgot that, like, that's when I started rapping, is people hidden grinding on the wall during our lunch periods,
right,
doing ciphers and all this other stuff. So shout out to them. Shout out to another amazing album. 16 years in the making almost. So what do you guys think of the album? Did you like it? Did you listen to it? Were you expecting more beef, less beef, better production, less production? What were you thinking? Let us know down in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next piece, a 1 and a 2. And peace.